All right, so because I am a staff member on craftland.org, I decided that I was going to start a how-to on probably, well, what I think is probably the best way to go about starting in Craftland. And as you can see, I have a fresh account. I have the starter gear that comes when you first start the game, and you also have Protection 1, Unbreaking 1, Fortune 1, Looting 1, Regeneration by default as your like kind of a newbie package. Um, there are also some kits that you can get. If you type in kit, you can see there's armor, there's toolkit, there's torches. Torches, you can do quite a bit. It'll give you 10. I think it's like every 2 minutes. Let's see. Yep, 2 more minutes. So, I mean, if you're just starting out, I highly recommend trying to get as many torches as you can for free at first. So, we are at spawn at the moment, and it's a lovely new spawn, brand new 2018. And right here is the big portal, and instead of having to walk all the way, I'm going to hit a warp pad, and I'm going to go right up to it, and we're going to like step right in here, and it's going to give you this little GUI, graphical user interface, that'll tell you about the different worlds that you can choose in this portal. And you definitely don't want to do the Nether first. Um, and Grey Cliff is kind of more of a vanilla world, but you probably don't want to go there yet either because there are higher level mods that go in Grey Cliff. Um, the Shadow Skylands, when I first joined over a year and a half ago, was where I went and quickly died and lost all of my stuff. I almost quit the server. I'm glad I didn't that day, but that is a pretty difficult world. Um, Deep Vale is the newest world, which is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful, especially if you have shaders on. Um, there are a lot of different custom things that are going on in that world. There are a lot of towns now in that world that you can check out. And then there's the mining world, which gets reset quite often, so you don't want to build anything in the mining world. But what we're going to do today, we're going to start in the Aether, because the Aether is definitely the friendliest world for someone who's new. So, and I've got someone who'd like to join me, so I'm going to tell her to go ahead and TP. And before she can actually TP to me, I have to do TP allow, cobalt blue, and now she has the ability to do that. Now she needs a couple minutes, but we don't. We'll just go ahead, and you don't really need torches outside here because this is the Aether, but is it toolkit? I can't remember. Yeah, kit, tool, kit. That's a little bit redundant, but either way. So, I need to put gloves on. I've got a sword that's better than wood, but I do need this axe. Now, I like to put things like that in my custom slot, because you see you have custom slots. And stick my healing stone in there. Now, these life shards are great because, as you see, you start off with the regular 10 hearts, although they're not hearts on here. And so I'm going to go 1, 2, and so then I'm going to heal the rest of the way, and I'll have 12 hearts essentially. And there's my friend. We got to cut down some wood. So just like regular Minecraft, you're going to go go to town on some trees, get some wood. Probably don't need a whole lot. You're going to see a lot of treetops like this around because the trees are taller than what people want to jump up and get, and they don't need that much. So looks like I have a couple of items waiting for me. This happens a lot. A welcome visit. I get a stone axe, which would have been helpful if I had noticed that I had gotten it when I was trying to cut down that tree, but oh well. So this is Skyroot, and you can actually still make a crafting table out of it. I'm not sure where Cobalt went, but I'm probably going to go down a little bit so that I can easily access the hill and go in and mine it if she doesn't find a better place, because there's... My mic likes to turn off randomly, so if I stop talking, then it's probably because I have had an issue with it. Alright, so I've actually already found some ambrosium, which is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and try to get as close to that as I can. I'm going to put some torches up because it's a little dark under here with the shadows. Now, the thing about the Aether is that the Skyroot, you actually have to have Aether tools to do things with Aether ore. So you have to have a Skyroot pickaxe. This regular wooden pickaxe is not going to do it. See, if I do this, it's not going to work. So this is actually going to be what you need. And what I usually tell people that are just starting out is that ambrosium is kind of like the coal of the Aether. It's used to power things, and it's used to make your torches. And on this server we actually do have skills, so you saw that I just mined up to my mining level 1. And when you get to certain increments, different levels and stuff, you will actually get prizes and things like that. Definitely not ready to do dungeons today. So yeah, you can do this in your inventory, but you can make ambrosium torches, which are, I don't know, they're a little prettier than the regular torches, I think, but you can use these to power things like the incubator and stuff like that whenever you start getting into trying to train a Moa to ride on it, because that's one of the mounts that you can use that's different in the Aether mod pack. So actually might want to make some chests. Some of this stuff I don't really feel like carrying around with me all the time. I guess I can make this little notch here my home for right now. I can plant this orange tree right outside in case I need food. And I'm going to put my stone axe and my wooden equipment in here because that's not really going to be all that great. I'm also going to put that in there because we can do a lot better than that right now because we have 6 holy stones. So we're going to go ahead, whoops, got to make sticks first. So I'm going to do that and that. And then we are going to make that and an axe. And we're going to want to make some more pickaxes once we can. So when you get to this point, you may be about to, go mining a little more or something like that, but you want to know where your house is, so you need to do a set home. And that should give me the achievement of no longer homeless, but let me check if it does. Yeah, it might do that later, but anyways. So now I've got enough. Actually take this out and stick it in my little makeshift house. I just dropped that torch too. So I'm going to put the crafting table there and make another axe, or another pickaxe rather, so that I can continue to mine and look for better tools and better things to make my tools out of. But I think I'm probably going to stop recording here and then come back once I actually find something that's interesting. Now I did get my my prize for setting my home, so I get a door, I get some glass, and a bed. Woohoo! Beds don't really help much because there are too many people on for you to sleep and actually go to the next day, so but it's nice as a piece of furniture to have in your house. So I'm going to stick the dirt and all this other random stuff in here and get prepared for a mining trip. And I'll be back in a couple of days.